Hi everyone, good afternoon. It's Motivational Monday, and this is Mike from Athletics and Recreation, Sport Coordinator, and I'm here today outside of King Campus at Magna Hall. And obviously here we're today going to be talking about our Winter Wellness series this week. And for our Motivational Monday, it was just really a friendly reminder to, I guess, embrace our cold Canadian winters, and just kind of look at the positives of experiencing the outdoors. Obviously on a day maybe like today, like this morning, was snowing pretty hard, and obviously driving is not the most fun, but there are things you can do to fully embrace the snow and the cold. Some of the things I like to do, I find that if you go for like a nature walk or a hike in the wintertime, that it's a little bit different than in the summer, besides the obvious, which is the weather. But I find you can look for things that are a little bit different, that stand out, that maybe you wouldn't see in the summer or the spring. Perfect. I enjoy looking at like nature and some rivers, some of the nature, the wildlife that you'd see in the wintertime that stands out a bit more than in the summer. And my personal favorite, something I like to do that maybe you can try doing after I have dinner, or maybe before, even if it's -20 outside, I will go outside around sunset. And as cheesy as this sounds, I truly think that like a sunset is a little bit more dramatic than in the summer. I try to go out into the country, but if you can't, even in the city, if you're high up and maybe a high rise, it's beautiful. I used to live in a high rise building downtown, and the views of the sunset in the wintertime just seem more dramatic. And I think it's the contrast with the snow and white everywhere that the colors of the sunset just kind of stand out. So to try to get outside, even if it's really cold and you've had a long day, I'll try to reserve like 20-30 minutes to go outside, obviously dress appropriately, embrace the cold, just to kind of go for a walk and to witness that quick little window of that sunset that you have peeking around the corner. It just really is a dramatic kind of display that is just, for me, what I do for my well-being. So that's my Monday motivational tip. Also start small. So if you really hate the winter, especially Canadian winters, a lot of people do obviously, you're gonna have to get used to it in a way that you're not wishing away the time. You're not kind of wishing and marking the calendar for June or May or when it starts to get nice. Is to kind of find ways to include it into your well-being, and so you can start enjoying it more. Start small. You don't need to be outside for hours like maybe you would in the summer. Maybe do 15 or 20 minutes around the corner until you can kind of, that's your threshold with the cold temperature. But try to find that one thing that you like to do to get outside, so that you're not forcing yourself to go outside, that, oh, here we go, I gotta just get out, get some fresh air for 5 minutes, I'll go check the mail. Try not to think of it that way. It's an entire mindset that you obviously are going outside because you are looking forward to it. Even if you check the weather forecast and it says, you know, -20 with the wind chill, you still don't want to be thrown off by that. You want to embrace that and go outside and enjoy it. So try to find one or two things that you enjoy. Start small, 15 to 20 minutes. My recommendation is I go out after dinner for the sunset in the winter, and it's really just beautiful. So so try that. That's your motivational tip, just to check in with everyone, see how you're doing before your study week comes up. And we have lots of activities this week, so stay tuned. Some special guests every day. We have tons of content, so check out our schedule. So be well, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Get outside and stay safe. Be well. See ya.